Okay, thank you again, Dr. Ho.
Okay.
So the last presentation is the presenter cannot come. He sent the slide to me, so I'll present for him. It's going to be short, about 10 or 15 minutes. So it's called a ImmuBoost. It's an herbal medicine that dietary supplement marketed in the US and in China. And they want to take that into the botanical drugs development pathway. And so again, it's a 6-herb product. It's a soft gel capsule with 2 times per day and a 2 capsule each time. Increase white blood cell through the enhancing immune system. The history is a dietary supplement marketed in the US and China since 2018. Great safety profile and promising efficacy data and empirical evidence. The current status is the sponsor, they financed the pre-IND application with FDA, and FDA approved they're going into the IND process, but asked them to supply the animal toxicology data. So they're looking for funding to do that toxicology study to move forward.
Okay.
He picked a few data points, the repeated dose on weight. You can see that they have a control, a low dose, a medium dose, and a high dose. In terms of weight gain, it's all same. It's very similar tracking from week 5. And so in terms of dosing, the control group is cooking oil. The low dose is 385 milligram per kilogram per day. The medium dose is 770. The high dose is double that, 1540. So that did a effect on tumor size and inhibitor rate in the S tumor bearing mice. You can see that the average tumor weight, so the high dose would have much higher than that. The mixed group is this ImmuBoost plus something else. But I told them that this mixed group doesn't have any, cannot go through the FDA botanical drug definition, because FDA doesn't allow you to add a single compound into a mixture. So the mixed group is not, but the company would have to go through either high dose group or medium dose group. In terms of average inhibitor rates, the high dose rate has the highest, 43%. And then they did another study on the lympho index, cylinder index, and white blood cell counts, etc. on the mice. You can see that it's a control group, low dose, medium dose, high dose, and those dosage. And in terms of index, it has the highest 3.41, highest 8.36, and high dose, that's supposed 11.48, and 7.93. So the high dose exhibit the highest efficacy in the tumor-bearing mice. In terms of CD3, CD4, and the CD7 counts, you can see that it's a treatment group versus a high dose group. So because there are cancer mice, so the CD4, CD7, CD3, they all decrease over time. But you can see that the compare with the treatment, compare with the control group, the treatment group has smaller decrease in terms of CD3, and a smaller decrease in terms of CD4, and a smaller decrease in terms of CD7. It is the another comparison is of the incidence of neutropenia and other side effects between the two groups. You can see the therapy groups and the control groups that all start with 60 mice, and going through the treatment, you can see that incidence of neutropenia for the treatment is 30%, for the control group is 55%, and for the platelets that not decreased is a 15% and 30%. It's significantly lower than that. And other toxology profile on the repeated dose are present in the document in the FDA filing in terms of table 10, 11, 12, 15 that did very much repeated dose toxology profile on this product. It's all seen, showing to be safe and etc. The potential elevating white blood cell is a mechanism of action with profound potentials to treat many diseases. We know that when your immune system get down, you tend to get disease of all kinds. So the idea, if you can enhance your immune system, you're supposed to fight on cold, infection, cancer, and other chronic conditions. So there can be many indications based on this one, even though currently they're targeting on the white blood cell count increase for that. And we know that in the US FDA filing for cancer drugs, you don't have to cure cancer. If you can extend patients' life for cancer patient significantly, you will get approved on the market. So with the idea of increased white cell counts to fight cancer, to extend life, it can potentially become a anti-cancer medications and can target for all kinds of cancer. So the potential is huge. Because they increase the white blood cell counts, it can fight acute infections, maybe COVID, I don't know, but based on the theory, it might be, and for other immune deficiency diseases. So the mechanism of action of improving, elevating the white blood cell to fight disease is a profound mechanism of action for the product. So the company did the pre-IND filing last year that got FDA letter to accept they're into botanical drug applications, but at the same time asked them to redo the toxicology data because the toxicology data they did was many years ago from a Chinese laboratory in mainland China. And US FDA want that to be done with a certified laboratory in the US. So they right now they're looking for funding to do that project so they can move on to phase 1 clinic. So that's their presentation. And since they're not here, so I won't take any questions. I just basically, and the